Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Good day. How's everybody doing? I got a few things that I finished and some other fun stuff to talk about. So glad you're here. Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Now this is my finished do-it-yourself yarn cake. Not bad, right? It'll be much better with a yarn winder, but in a pinch, this really will help. So this is not going to roll away from me. I don't have to fight with yarn constantly. I'm just going to be able to use it, and that's exactly what I'm going for. This one's beautiful burnt orange. A lot of wool. It's going to make a beautiful pair of mittens for my mom. And I finished up Loaf Cat. Loaf Cat the second. With the pink and black like I was requested. I'm not crazy about this eyelash. It's pretty stuffed pretty hard. But it should be fine, I think. Of course, I get the light on it and all of a sudden I can see all these holes. So I'm just going to have to give them a couple squishies here and there. Because look at his face. His face is looking really nice, but back here, I don't know. And I used invisible decreases, so I'm just going to love him. Maybe I'll give him a washing in the washing machine and see how that goes. Soften them up a bit. I do like the whole face though. So that should be a nice gift for my daughter's friend. Love the tail. That turned out really fun. Can kind of get it to stay where it is. Loaf Cat the second. Okay, also working on with these giant balls of yarn here, these ginormous buns, the start of a kitty cat hat. So with this one, the first one I'm trying here, I'm going to do it in sort of this ribbed. I'm going to fold it over. I get the shape up in here. Not quite sure how to do that part yet, but I saw one video where I could do it this way. I am also thinking the second one I'm going to be doing for my daughter, I'm going to do rounds instead of a square shape. Being that I'm carrying the color here, I am going to have to put a ridge around it one way or another. So it's going to go all the way around and at least bottom to bottom if I'm doing it this way. And we're going to have to finish up these edges, especially this side where I'm switching colors, and then it won't be so noticeable. I'm using a number 5, and I believe this one for sure is a red heart. This one, I'm not even sure at this point. It's probably red heart 2, maybe. I don't think I have red heart left. I'm not sure which giant ball I had in that color. So, take that guy out. Don't put it in my mouth. For ribbing, I like to use the half double crochet into the back loop only. With this, I'm really enjoying the colors. And I have to make 2 different ones My daughter's concerned that they're not going to mat, like they're going to have trouble. They both have the tendency to misplace items. So I think I am just going to make them a little bit different. Not exactly the same. Alright, now this is where it gets a little tricky. I don't know if other people do it like this. I go like this, and I'm going to cross this over. Gently pull it through. And I'll do my chain one. Okay, first I gotta put this under so it gets pulled over, and then we'll do a nice chain one. Flip the work over, and we just go like that. And the little girls definitely wanted pink and black. That was the choice, and it had to be a hotter pink. This isn't the hottest pink I've ever seen, but this matches Loaf Cat, so the little girl will get a matching hat to go with her new little kitty. Hopefully she likes it. I don't see why she wouldn't, but you never know. I'm going through a fun day of self-doubting my own crochet, which is one of my favorites. Anything I've been working on, I've been like, is this going to be good? I don't think it's good. You know, I've just been having one of those days where I'm just not exactly feeling the most self-confident, and that's just, it happens. And I see that it's hard to see the black with the black background. I thought it was being all great, having a less distracting background. I'm just going to move this pink here, so maybe then it's easier to see. Yeah, it's a bit easier. Sorry about that. We learn as we go, I guess. So yeah, just back loop only. I have 61 stitches. We're going lengthwise. The other way is going widthwise, and I don't know if I'm gonna like that way so much, but I think it'll be easier to get the ears to pop. My daughter's also saying she wants a little extra pink spot put into where the ears are, like a little marking. I'm not super excited about doing that. I also have Stitch from Lilo Stitch that I gotta get started for another one of her friends. Trying to ask if that's all she needs before I have to get into too much of the Christmas stuff, because there is quite a bit to be done. I've only figured out like 2 things to do here. In we go. Nice, easy. I find this stitch very relaxing. So they're my 3rd or 4th hat in particular that I've done in this stitch. I think it works up really nicely, and it gives it a great strong stretch. So even if you're a little off on your sizing, it can stretch for a bigger fit. Bag of Day brought out a beautiful newsboy hat today. I'm quite intrigued. I loved the 1920s flapper one. That one's on my to-do list. And Vintage Crochet got her hands on some really fun leg warmers. I may have to purchase the 8-pack. There was at least 2 in there that I was like, oh, those are super cute. We'll see how it goes. I might have to wait till after Christmas to do something like that for myself. Here we are. Coming up on the end of my row. Just keep on going. Here we are. Right at the end. And there's no color change on this end. So it's just a matter of making sure I get it in the right spot. And that's always a bit of a challenge for me. I end up always doing weird stuff at the end. But so far, I've been holding pretty good on this one. So I'm pretty stoked. I've been doing this one all afternoon. And we flip you this way. I do like the half double crochet. It is one of my more favorite stitches. I find it I'm actually finding a lot more stitches a lot easier to do than I was a couple months ago, so I guess I must be getting better, which is what we're always hoping for, right? I would like to be a little more uniform with my tension. And of course, I can't remember where I put my tension ring. I had it, and then I think my girls got a hold of it today, and it's somewhere in the house. I'll probably find it tomorrow while I'm cleaning up. They do that sometimes. They take my stuff and just put it in their little jewelry boxes and treasure boxes, and they'll give it back if I ask for it, but I don't notice they've taken it for a while. And I don't know, they just feel like they're special because they've got something of Mom's. And they are special, but it's kind of weird. And just one of those things I gotta keep in mind when I can't find something. It's not always me. Oh, considering having some fancy tea today. I don't know yet. I had a nice Earl Grey. Very satisfying. I really enjoy Earl Grey. When I had my first son, that's when I really got introduced to her. Sorry, my only son. First son, wow. My son, when I had him many moons ago, they wouldn't give me coffee. And I really wanted the coffee, so they gave me decaf Earl Grey, and I actually have acquired quite the taste for it. Before then, I couldn't be bothered. I didn't like it at all. I liked green tea more than that. I'm a green tea girl. I love my green tea. My husband got me a herbal tea mixer, and I used my little, sorry, my bad, skull diffuser guy, infuser, sorry, and got him from Temu. And he is filling full of tea and let him soak in. It's nice. He's fairly easy to clean. But some of the other ones were pretty vulgar. I wasn't into like a derriere, the rear end, expelling a number 2. I really find that absolutely disgusting. And there was a couple others that I didn't really like, so I was just like, oh my gosh. But the skull, I totally take the skull. Super Halloween-y. Has a nice smile. He's always happy to see me. And as we go along with all the different teas that I'll be steeping him in, he's going to end up with an interesting patina on his sort of rubberiness. Some of it's not coming off already, so his teeth are becoming a little more pronounced, and I like that kind of thing, where you can see something aging in front of you, but in a very fun way, and you're the one causing the patterns. So that's just something I'm into. Here we go. Coming up on another row. So the pattern I'm loosely following here because I think it's an adult pattern. The front to back on my daughter's head is pretty darn good, so that's good. We'll be able to flip it up, and if it's a little big, that's fine too. But I don't think 66 rows is going to be needed, but we'll find out. So each set of colors is 2, so I'm not even going to bother writing it down. Let's go this way. We're going to put you, oh, sorry, go like this. I'm going to go like that. There we go. That's where I went wrong. Sometimes, no matter how many times you do it, don't you spread on me. Okay, pull that a little bit. And through. And then we are back to pink, so let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. We have 22. Let's just move the pink out of there so you can actually see what I'm doing because I can't see. Alright, so around, back loop only. This is my favorite way of ribbing. So if I ever say I'm ribbing, this is what I'm doing. Just a back loop, row to row, up and down. I've never tried it side to side. I don't know how I feel about that. I like it like this. And the texture, I definitely like the texture of that. Anyways, I should have this hat done in the next few days. Feeling a little bit of a strain in my shoulder. Today was a bit of a crochet day. I had to finish Loaf Cat, and I had to take him apart because I didn't want his whole body black. I wanted the stripes. I hope I didn't make a mistake with that. But anyway, I'm going to give it a couple days and see how I feel. Thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box. And I hope you have a great day. And I hope your projects work out wonderfully. See you again very soon.